Yo, real quick, this is a quick. Do you agree or disagree? I was reading again the Goku Black saga, and I was watching it. I told y'all before the Goku Black saga is one of my favorites in Dragon Ball history. Not the favorite, obviously. There's a lot more in Dragon Ball Z I like, but it's one of my favorites. And I was watching and reading it again because I was telling my wife that because she noticed that I've been going back to that show, that episodes, and reading the same books all the time. And I was like, it's just something there that I'm not seeing. And I did catch the one thing I told y'all that already, where I said I believe what was in the manga, where the red transformation before they got to blue. I wish it was more fleshed out in the show, like it was in the book. But I actually have something that I caught that I wish the anime and the manga had that it never showed, and it was Gohan. I was thinking, like, I was watching it, and yes, they show Gohan in this, like in the show and all that. They were showing like it showed Trunks what it's like when life is at peace, and like how he didn't want Gohan, like letting Gohan know what was going on because he has his family and all that stuff. As nice as that is, and it was a cool emotional moment at the end of the saga where you see Gohan like going up to the time machine and saying bye to Trunks. As awesome as that scene is, I think it should have been different. Personally, hear me out. I think with everything that happened with the future Trunks story, his own movie, what happened with his trainer Gohan, losing one arm, all that stuff, losing him, and so on and so forth. I seriously believe Gohan should have had a bigger part in this saga. Like, instead of Goku and Vegeta, hear me out. Instead of Goku and Vegeta helping him, it's Vegeta and Gohan. Vegeta's helping because that's his son, and after hearing what happened with his wife and all that, he gives us that awesome scene, where he was fighting Black. And Gohan, if something happens, or you know what, let all three of them be there. Let Goku be there, because Goku is the main person of the show, so let Goku be there. But just as you saw how they was fleshing out the Vegeta versus Goku Black, because we know why, the relationship between Vegeta and his son, I wish they had that for Gohan as well. Where Gohan's like, okay, look, I'm going to step up for you and help you. That's why I always wish that, yes, I'm glad to see Gohan and his lovely family and peaceful life and all that. But that's why I also wish that he stayed ready, for battle. Because like you see like in Super, when Frieza came and terrorized the Earth, Gohan wasn't ready. Because yes, he was enjoying his family, but he stayed away from training. And you would think that situation with Frieza will make him stay ready. That's why in the superhero movie, I was glad that he wasn't doing it as much as I believe he should, but it took like the tournament of power. Well, no, it took some other stuff before that for him to finally get it together. That's why I hope now after superhero, he stays the route. He got beast mode and all that stuff. But I believe Gohan should have been more involved, had a moment against Goku Black where they're facing off, just like how Vegeta did with Goku Black. Gohan has something like that, and Goku is more on the side, like fighting Zamasu before the fusion. But Gohan has a moment with Goku Black where Trunks sees it, and Trunks gets emotional because it reminds him when his Gohan helped save him. So it would have been a good character arc for Gohan in his timeline, and it would have been a good moment for Trunks for his timeline to know what Gohan did for him then. It would be two great stories into one. Seeing the growth of Gohan, he stayed ready, or even this saga with Goku Black, he might not have been ready even after fighting Frieza, but seeing the situation with Trunks and going to his timeline, seeing how devastated his world looks, it keeps him minded. Okay, I gotta stay ready because I can't let this happen. Yes, I love my family and I'm always gonna be there, but I can find some time to train and make sure I'm solid. So that would have been a good story arc for him. But also having Trunks witness Gohan save his life, and there will be a cool moment where Trunks is about to die or something and Gohan's there. He powers up, and maybe, who knows, give him that beast transformation early. Give it to him then. I don't know, or some kind of upgrade. It don't have to be beast. It could be some kind of upgrade. And I ain't gonna front. Gohan is a huge deal, a huge problem against Goku Black. And to have Trunks witness that, I think that would have been glorious. I think it would have made the goodbye Gohan had to Trunks even more emotional, because not only does Gohan reminds Trunks of his past self, his version of Gohan, but it's like, wow, my master saved me again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, let me know. Am I right or wrong in this? Would you have liked it that way, to have a moment where Trunks is like, he did it one more time for me, one more time, and then in the timeline that we have, Gohan uses that moment against Goku Black to tell his father and Vegeta, I'm staying ready. To where he doesn't have to prepare for the tournament of power the way he did, where it was like he had to get his power back. It's already there after the Goku Black saga. You know, where he still has the peaceful life, but he's like, it's like a Clark Kent Superman. You know, when he wears the glasses that he takes them off, he's always ready at any time. I think that would have been awesome. I was thinking about it. When I was seeing Gohan, I'm like, that was a big opportunity that was missed, to have his master save him one more time. And yeah, again, not saying the saga's bad. Still think it was cool how Trunks saw the peace Gohan had and was happy for him. But I think both could have happened. He saw the peace, and then Gohan is like, I want to help. And Trunks like, no, I don't want you have your family. He was like, you're my family. Imagine like something like that. That would have been a cool, like with good writing, you're my family. I got to make sure you're good too. You know, what would your version do? I'm going to do what he tried to do for you. Or what he did. He just died doing it. I don't know. I think that just would have been great. Let me know what you think about it. Do you agree or disagree? You know, the saga's over, so it's not, we can't reverse time, but just something I thought that was missing. Let me know. You agree or disagree?